Welcome back, Hoodlings, to more Tesla Effect.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear?
Nice guy.
Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you...
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
Let's go visit Clint.
If a bell is...
Wow, that is crazy what happened to Margaret Leonard. Is everything okay with you and the cops?
Yeah, cops would love to pin it on me, but I think it's all tied to a Mason Bowers who was abducted outside the Ritz a couple of nights ago. I'm just trying to find anybody who might have seen something.
Oh, well then you probably need to talk to Sapphire.
Sapphire? Sounds like some Greek oracle.
Well, I don't know if she's Greek or not, but she's definitely exotic looking. And she's one of your fellow tenants. Her door's decorated like a French nightmare, but it suits her business. So, if you hear any noises you can't identify, you might want to come back later.
Let's ask about the suspicious speeder.
Not a clue.
Or not.
It's a damn shame what happened to that little lady. And I'm not crazy about what it did to her apartment either.
Hello, Miffy. How goes the investigation?
What do you know about the suspicious speeder?
The speeder that flew away after the gunshots I heard? I'm not sure what type it was, but I did notice that the interior was very unusual. It was all white. I'm quite certain she was on the run from someone or something. I took care of her as much as she'd let me. I'm very sad she's gone. Yes, I'm sure that Margaret's items came from the Tesla cache, though the pieces she gave me to sell weren't nearly as valuable as rumors would have you believe.
I need to find a few more identifying features about the... It's a business card for someone named Count Saint Germain.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help? Interesting fellow. He was particularly interested in anything to do with Nikola Tesla. He mentioned that he stayed at the Golden Gate Hotel.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? Yeah, there was a speeder that took off right after the gunshots. Saw it in my rearview mirror. I got a thing for high-end speeders. This was a 48 Pandian. Sweet ride.
Alright, need to gather some more clues about the speeder here. See if Mojo knows anything.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine. Would if I could.
Whatever you need, Mife, just ask. So this is the speeder you think took off after those gunshots and the abduction the other day. I do remember seeing a vehicle. I didn't get the license plate or nothing. I just saw it was one of them nice Pandians. The Bi-Turbo XL model. Big guy? Talks like he should be on the radio. Yeah, he came in the other day. Didn't seem too impressed with my, cuisine.
Alright, let's go find this Sapphire bitch. She should be pretty easy to find. Okay.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
Likewise, and may I say that the neighborhood has become more friendly and more beautiful than I remember.
Thanks, Tex. You know just what to say to please a lady.
Wow, is that a home gym?
So, what brings New San Francisco's sexiest PI to my door? Business or pleasure?
Pleasure is my business.
How disappointing. Well, we could use that home gym in there to work off some stress. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a happy ending, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all anybody wants, right? I mean, and they lived happily ever after, that kind of thing.
Fine. You don't want to scratch each other's backs. But what if I don't play ball? Can we still rough and tumble?
Well, Sapphire, don't make me twist your arm.
You can't make me talk.
We can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Excuse me? Are you threatening me? Because if you are, I'd love to see you try the hard way. I'm sorry, Tex. I got carried away. I didn't mean to hurt you. At least not like that. Do you forgive me?
Not until I give you a good, firm interrogation.
I'm all yours, Mr. Murphy. You're a tough guy who thinks he's above the law. What girl doesn't like to get a little turned on by that kind of man?
Let's run down the gamut. Abduction of Chandler.
First, I hear people running around up in your apartment. Then, this speeder lands outside. I hear some man yelling and screaming outside the Ritz. Then, he runs off with some other people chasing him. After a bit, he comes back, and I hear him outside my window. Sounds like he's talking to himself. Then, two other guys catch him, shove him into the speeder. Then, I hear gunshots, and the speeder takes off. It's not the nicest place in town, but you can't beat the price. It's a live and let live kind of place. That's not my kind of store. What's she got that I don't? I can tell you one thing that I've got that she doesn't.
A third leg.
Gets along with everybody. Makes great food. I only met you a couple years ago, so I don't know what you were like before. But I like what I see now. It ain't just your ass that's bad. So spunky. And I love spunk.
All over your face.
That's the guy you think got abducted? I saw him around a few times coming to see you. I thought. That scumbag detective has been watching me for months. After Clint took over ownership of the Ritz from Nilo, things got a lot better. He even removed all the bugs and hidden cameras. Runs the electronics shop. though he's hardly ever there. But that place will literally kill you. Rook's one of my best customers. His tastes aren't as old-fashioned as you might think. No idea who that is. Now, what would I know about that? That sweet lady used to live here. It looked black, or midnight blue at first, but when the light hit it just right, I could see that it was actually close to sapphire, which, of course, I would remember.
Okay, I think that's all we need from you.
Well, I finally gather enough data to identify the kidnapped vehicle. It's registered to a company called Sesen, and the location appears on my map. I check out Sesen with Smart Alex and find out it's some sort of doomsday cult recruiting candidates for a brave new world, and they believe this world will arrive soon. These boys take their schoolwork seriously. There's something inside that bucket at the bottom of the well. Nice little wishing well, but a couple of pieces of equipment are missing.
Probably don't want to touch that force field. PI rating 4 out of 5 light bulbs. Current path is a double life.
Well, there's some interesting symbols written on these pillars. Unfortunately, I arrive at Sesen and set off every alarm possible. I'm missing a token that would grant me entry inside. I head back to my office to devise a new strategy when I find a fax waiting for me. Someone's been watching over my shoulder, and it's not a comforting feeling.
Alrighty then.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh boy. Thanks. An anonymous informant wants to meet me at Coit Tower.
Yep, this is a great idea. Just waiting to meet some anonymous chap who still sends faxes. You know, he probably uses real bullets.
I think you need to be a little more trusting of people.
Tax. I'm plugged into the internet. The internet! And you want me to trust people?
A good point.
Hello, mate.
Slade? How? What? Weren't you in...
Locked up in San Quentin till 2260? No, not me. Good behavior.
Well, I'm glad you've turned over a new leaf. I'm a big fan of forgiving and forgetting. Mostly forgetting.
So what don't you remember?
Just the last 7 years.
So you don't remember everything after you and Chelsea got nicked? Chelsea's brother? The English woman, Juliet? Our little partnership?
Our partnership? Look, I know we just made up, but I think I'd rather lick toilets with my tongue than work with you.
Ah, but you did, Tex.
I did? Which one?
Work with me. And it paid a lot better than licking dunnies. How do you think you made all that money? These past few years have been, shall we say, mutually beneficial. But now it seems the same old Tex, the Boy Scout, is back. That's a problem.
You want to know what's wrong with the Boy Scouts? Not a darn thing.
So you've been helping us track down this precious little egg. First you say you got it, then you say Margaret Leonard stole it. Next thing I know, you turn up at Sesen tripping security alarms like some clueless amateur. What the hell was that all about?
For your information, I set those alarms off on purpose, and I don't have to tell you why.
Always got to do everything the hard way, don't you, Tex? This'll get you into Sesen. Hope you know what you're doing. I'll give you 24 hours to find that egg. And then I'm gonna come looking for you. And you know I'll find you.
Sesen key.
Well, Big Jim Slade is right. This key can get me inside Sesen. You can be hungover from things other than alcohol. My meeting with Slade left me shivering like I had the DTs. This guy and I were partners over the last 7 years. There's trouble in my soul and it's become as cold as ash. The further I see down the barrel, the more dangerous and diabolical my world becomes.
Day 5. Oh yeah. The Sesen candidate. Or Little School of Horrors. He was. I want to go to a little school filled with horrors. Oh yeah. Hello.
Welcome, friend. You are about to begin a journey to an incredible destiny. The successful candidate will become part of an elite aristocracy that will rule a universe beyond imagination. To begin your quest, please set the 7 sacred symbols in their proper place. To begin your initiation to a new destiny.
Oh, 30-pound brick. Hey, no problem. That is a heavy stone. There's one of the sacred symbols underneath this stone tile, but I can't lift it on my own.
Come on, Tex, you puss.
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open. Well, that's one of the symbols, but it's out of my reach. Might come in handy.
Yeah, a rope to hang myself with.
Strong rope. Tip of the fedora to the custodial staff in this joint. Everything's nice and clean. Well, Sesen's located in a winter wonderland. That's a hook. It's my favorite artificial limb.
There's the hook. Knew I was missing something.
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
This sacred symbol has been broken into... It looks like a piece of one of those symbols. This sacred symbol has been broken into 9 pieces.
Great.
For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. It's a magnetic resonator board. It's a magnetic resonator board. Helps reassemble broken pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. Yeah, one summer night I took out half the windows in the neighborhood with a slingshot. Rook still hasn't forgiven me. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. It's a slingshot. No windows, no carpet, people who want to kill me? Yeah, is there a prize inside? Yeah, it looks like a piece of one of those symbols.
One more somewhere here.
This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. It's a magnetic...
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
Oh, Lord. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah.
The Ankh symbol.
Alright folks, we'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching. Tex Murphy!